Hello everyone and welcome to another Make Laser Gifts workshop. Kyle here. For the first workshop of this year, we've got something nice and simple planned. A little bit of a warm-up. In this workshop you'll be designing your own laser cut family tree. This time round, Andy has made a worksheet for you to follow along with. This video will be based on the worksheet, but we'll also fill in a few extra details. And with that being said, it's time to get cracking. Before we begin, I'd like to show you a few ways you can control this video. However, if you'd like to get stuck in with the workshop, you can skip to the next part of this video by clicking the time listed on the video. This video makes use of YouTube's timestamp feature. By going to the video description, you will see the timestamps I've set for each section of this video. If you'd like to skip to a different section, or rewatch one that you've previously seen, simply click its timestamp in the description. This feature also splits the video's progress bar into the different sections. When you roll your mouse over a specific part of the bar, it will tell you what section that comes under. This will make it easier for you to take a break and continue from where you left off. Also down in the description you will find some useful links, a link to the website, and a link to the workshop page. That concludes this section on video control. Here is a quick introduction to the Inkybay design tool. In the following workshop, these things may look a little different, but if you wish you can refer to this guide to help you follow along. This white space here is your canvas. This is where you will see all the elements for your design as you add them. First off, we have the Workshop Templates button. Clicking this will bring up a window that will give you access to whatever template you wish to work on. Next, we have the Upload File button. This allows you to upload a graphic of your choice. This is perfect for if you have an understanding of vector graphic design and would like to upload your own SVG image to the canvas. Clicking Add Text will allow you to write your own text on the canvas and edit it how you see fit. You can change the font, the size, the rotation and the curve of the text, among other things. Text created on Inkybay defaults to white. So in order to change that, you simply go over to the box on the left, click it and set it to black. The Add Graphic button allows you to browse our selection of vector graphics and add them to the canvas. Here you will find many different categories that cover many different themes and styles. Once you find a graphic that you like, simply click it and it will be added to the canvas. You can then resize it, rotate it or delete it if you wish. You can even duplicate it. Get a Quote allows you to send your design to us so that we can get it ready to use with the laser. Download Design lets you save a picture of your design to your computer. Save Design allows you to email this design to yourself so you can open it up again in future. You can simply ignore everything on the right of the screen. This means you do not need to worry that the price is going up when you add graphics. We'll start out by selecting a template. To do this, go over to Browse Design Ideas. Once you're there, you want to go to the category labelled Workshop Templates. And then at the very top, you'll see the words Family Tree. This is the category that contains all of the different family tree-based design templates we have. Feel free to select whichever one you wish. This one here is the same one used in the worksheet. This space can be used to add a name or a word. I'll show you how to do that later. This one with the heart in the trunk would be the ideal place to put something like the first letter of your surname. Next, I'm going to go over how to use the blank space on this template, and how to add text to your design. Click on the button to the left that says Add Text. Now all you have to do is type in your text. The most important step above all else is to go over to this box here, select it, and set the colour to red. This will inform the laser operator that you wish to have this text cut. You can click and drag or use the arrow keys to move the text into the blank space in the template. The same goes for the heart on this template. You could probably fit a letter or two. This option here allows you to change the font of your text. You can use the lock on the left hand side to freely transform your text. This means you can make it taller without making it wider, or make it wider without making it taller. If you want to change the text that you have typed, click on the blue Edit Text button below your text. Then you can freely highlight your text and type something new in. If, after all this, your text is looking a little small, don't worry. We can make little adjustments to make sure it fits. Next, you're going to want a way of putting some names on the tree. To do this, you want to head to Add Graphic. There are two ways you can go about this next bit, all depending on your personal preference. In the Ideal for Engraving section, there is a category called Generic Shapes. Select any one of these and it will add it to the canvas. You can also try looking in Ideal for Cutting, Shapes, and Simple Shapes. This section has a wider variety of shapes, however, they're not so easy to see on the canvas. Whichever category you decide to use is down to you. Make sure, if you choose to use the Ideal for Engraving shapes, that you set them to red the same way you did in the previous task, by using the square over here. Once you have these shapes, you can add text or other graphics to them. All you have to do is set any of the graphics or text you want to put inside your shape to black. This is done a similar way to how you made it red. The shapes you'll be working with will be much smaller than this, This is because you'll be making them around the template. Using the Add Graphic feature from before, you can start to add the shapes that you're going to put the names onto. You can use either graphical style from the previous section. You can use this button to duplicate any shape or text that you have already made. Duplicated text cannot have its colour changed. Now, all you need to do is decide how many little shapes you would like to include on your family tree. Make sure that everything that needs to be set to red is red, and everything that needs to be set to black is set to black. With nothing selected, you can click and drag to create a selection box. This box is very sensitive, however. It will select anything that touches it even slightly, so try to make sure that you do not accidentally select the template while trying to do this. You can use this to change the size of multiple objects at once. You can also add shapes with no names in order to add extra decoration. Your finished design should look a little something like this. Decorated shapes surrounding the tree. You may also wish to make the shapes smaller. Don't worry if you can't see them so well. The final design will be slightly bigger. Once you have something you're happy with, click on Get a Quote on the panel to the left, and then fill out each of the boxes. Be sure to mention which workshop it is you've done in the subject box. You also must include your full address in the message box. If you do not include your full address, we cannot send your item out to you. Once you have received your item and have decorated it, please send us pictures of the end result. Thank you very much for following along. We look forward to seeing your final designs.